Hey, you guys, like wild places and wild things, come and hang out for a minute. It's kind of getting to be that time of year. You can see it's getting a little cold here, and the bears should be just about ready to start hibernating. And bears are interesting, you guys. A lot of people think they just like sleep all winter long, and really, hibernation doesn't really mean that they sleep all the time. Hibernation means that they stop eating and drinking, and for the most part stop going to the bathroom. But bears are semi-awake when they're hibernating. They have all their senses to them. They can hear really well. They can smell. They know if there's danger around. And bears are unlike a lot of animals that do hibernate. A lot of animals that hibernate, when they come out of hibernation, they're real lethargic. They're um, super slow getting up, kind of like we all are on maybe a Saturday or Sunday morning when we really don't want to get up. But bears, they can snap out of hibernation pretty quick and out of a deep sleep pretty quick. So you really don't want to, go after or interrupt a bear that's sleeping. And one reason bears are so hard to study when they hibernate because they really don't sleep full time. They get up in their dens, they move around. Again, kind of like we do when we're sleeping. We might sleep on one side and then toss and turn and go sleep on the other side. Bears do the same thing. They move around in their dens. One interesting thing about bears is they don't use the bathroom, and they reprocess a lot of that stuff. They'll run it through their body again. It helps keep them hydrated, and so it's interesting how they do that. I'm definitely not a bear expert in any means, but it's really interesting to learn about the bear's hibernation and the bear's sleep. Bears typically go into hibernation about end of November, December here in southeast Alaska. And what they look for a place that's underneath the frost line. So, they get 4 or 5 feet down underneath the ground where they're going to stay warm and have a, consistently a pretty same temperature. Anyway, a lot of interesting things about bears, and it's really interesting that they don't really sleep the whole time. They're basically sleeping, but they're basically awake at the same time. Very aware of their surroundings, and you don't want to mess with bears that are hibernating. You just want to steer clear of them. Normally, you can tell when you get close to a bear den. You can smell them. They smell like defecation in the late fall, even like dead fish. So anyway, always be aware of your surroundings, you guys, and be aware that any kind of hollow cave or hollow tree or overhanging bank with a depression in it, could be a bear in there if you're in bear country. So anyway, just a little interesting stuff about the bears today, and I'm hoping they're hibernating pretty quick so I don't have to be so concerned about taking the dogs with me everywhere I go. Anyway, you guys have a super good day. We've got a little ice here, a little too much to be safe to walk up and down the river to fish. So I thought I'd make a fun little video for you guys. You guys have a nice day. Sending you guys a great big smile from here in southeast Alaska. See you guys. Bye.